my 32nd year here in Charlotte County, and I was a former member of the Charlotte County Republican Executive Committee, which I hung a lot of signs out for you guys on the street when you were both running, except for the gentleman on the end. But Stephen R., Mr. Truitt, and of course Dr. Constance. It's just so difficult right now for so many people to deal with what's going on, the emotional stress that people are going through. I've been here since, Charlie and the rest of the hurricanes, and this tax increases is just way too much. It's just so emotional, struggling for so many people. One of the things, I was a landlord here for many years, and one of the things that used to irritate the heck out of me was my inability to try to keep rents down. And you talk about the rent situation right here in Charlotte County. So many people cannot afford the rents, and the biggest reason for that, in my opinion, is the cost of taxes and insurance. They've gone way out of sight. And also, as a landlord, I was not permitted to work on my own property. If I needed to fix a window in my own home, I could get a permit to fix a window in my house and have it inspected, and that's okay. However, you made me a felon had I fixed a window or replaced a window in one of my rentals. And one time I called and said, why am I not allowed to do that? If I tried to get a permit to one of my rental properties, have it inspected, permitted, and inspected, but I'm not allowed to do that. I called the office one time. He said, I called. He said, well, you make money being a landlord. That's why you can't do that. And I never quite understood that. I didn't know I was supposed to lose money being a landlord. Well, I guess that was the situation. But that's very true. I could not change a door without getting a permit on one of my rental properties. Even though I was quite knowledgeable, Rector's was very capable of doing that, but was not allowed to legally do that. So I got to tell you that, I sold all my properties because of that reason. Because, and I tell you, I was a very good landlord. Every renter that I had from me said, Neil, you were the best landlord we ever had. Had tenants 18 years in one of my properties. 18 years. Other ones 12 years, 14 years. When they called me, I went and fixed things and took care of them right away and worked very hard to keep my rents down. But it really is heartbreaking today to see the people who cannot afford to even rent here and to move out. Try to find a place that's less than $1,500 a month for a little tiny place over there in the old section. At $1,500, $1,700, $1,800. And so many of these folks don't make that kind of money. There's 2, 3, 4 people living in the same house to try to keep a roof over their heads. It's very sad. Pretty soon we're not going to have anybody to do the work that we need done around here, And like I said, 32 years I've been here. I've seen so many changes. But the cost is just going, it's becoming out of reach for most people. And this 25% increase is just way too much. And by the way, I have tremendous respect for our law enforcement here. And I have 80 years of law enforcement in my own family. And also the sheriffs, the fire department, they do a tremendous job. I'm very thankful to have them here also. And however, the costs have got to be, we've got to find a way to keep these costs down because so many people aren't able to afford that. Thank you for allowing me to speak. Thank you.